What's up, guys? Welcome to this week's cash envelope stuffing video. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, my name is Brianna. I am 30 years old. I get paid every week for my job as an office manager at an air conditioning company, and I live in Texas. Like I said, I get paid every week, so I do these cash stuffings every Thursday. So if you want to stick around for more, please do so. I have a playlist on my channel with tons of videos for you to catch up on. But today we are going to be stuffing $375, and I am very excited. I actually have a little bit of each denomination for the first time in what seems like forever. So that's pretty exciting if you're a nerd like me. To start off, I just want to say I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. I know I did. It was stress-free. I got all of my gifts taken care of early and within budget, and I just feel very content. I got a lot of good gifts, and I got to see my family and my boyfriend's family, and it was just a really good time. So I hope everyone had a good holiday and a good break. We had a 4-day weekend, which was really nice, but we are back to work this week and back to the norm. At least for another week. I am going on vacation next week, which is exciting, but this week is pretty normal. So let's go ahead and get into the stuffing. Starting off with car care, which is going to be getting $20. I love having all of my spots on the tray filled. That's so satisfying because I don't usually do this. I almost never have 50s. Actually, I would go out of my way to say that I never have 50s, but the bank gave me a couple, so I decided to use it because I am putting 50 in one category today, so I figured it kind of worked out. So car care has 500 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, and 80. So we're at 580 in car care, which is really nice. This envelope is a little dirty, it looks like. I need to clean that off. I will be sure to do that before next week's video. Food is the one that's getting 50, so I'm just gonna grab this $50 bill and put it in there. Because if I put it in any other category, I'm not gonna be able to count it, because when you put 50s into the equation, I forget all of my numbers and I just cannot count. So we have 50 in food, which is really good. Like I said, I am going on vacation next week, so I don't plan on doing any huge grocery haul or anything because obviously we aren't gonna be here to eat it. So I'll probably save that for when we come back. Fun is not getting anything, but we will be able to have fun money when we leave and use our travel envelope. So nothing is going into spending either. Let me see if I have any coins. I do. I should have taken them out beforehand. Okay, like I mentioned in my last video, my boyfriend emptied the coin jar into the larger coin bucket that we have, so it's now empty, so I'm restarting it, but I do have a nice handful of change. This has been collected over the last few weeks, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here, and it's gonna be loud, so I'm gonna probably turn the volume off. All right, we are restarting the coin jar, and that's what it's looking like. And let's move over to sinking funds. This is the best part. I love doing this. You would think after doing this for years, you would get tired of it. Maybe, maybe not, but I look forward to it every week. Doing my budget and stuffing my envelopes is my favorite thing ever. This beautiful dashboard is from Lily Budgets, and so are all of my envelopes. So if you are in the market for some new envelopes, her Etsy is linked below. Miss Candy is getting $10 in her envelope today. That is my dog, for anyone who might not know. The only way to lift the curse was to move west and build a house and never stop building. And she has a 500 in the bank, 20, 30, and 40. Have a nice little emergency fund saved up for her, which is awesome. So 540 total for her, which is really good. Christmas is going to be getting 10. We are going to go ahead and start saving for next year because that is the best way to do it. If you are able to, start saving up slowly for next year's Christmas because it's coming whether you like it or not, so you might as well start getting ready now. Please do not wait to the last minute. It adds up so much unnecessary stress. It's the same day every year, so just, plan in advance. Please just try it. Add $20 a week and you will have a good amount saved up by Christmas. If you're able to do more, then do more. And if you're able to do less, just do what you can. But it has actually changed my life. That might sound a little bit dramatic, but saving throughout the year for Christmas and getting my shopping done early is a complete game changer, and I really encourage everyone to try it. Clothing is going to be getting $10. We have 10, 20, oh, and we have some more ones, so I'll go ahead and put those over here. In case you can't tell, I have decided, actually my boyfriend decided for me, that we are going to do the dollar jar again. I told you that I wasn't sure if I was going to, but he said that we should, so I might as well. It's not a huge, like, hard savings challenge or anything, so any extra $1 bills we have laying around will go into the dollar jar, and clearly I have a lot in here, and I'll explain that in a little bit. But clothing now has 20. I did spend a little bit of that last week, so it's a little bit lower, but that's okay. Gifts is going to be getting 5. And my sister's birthday is coming up in January, which is right around the corner. So we are at 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and 75 in gifts. I have a whole bunch of 5s in there. I haven't decided what I'm going to get for her, but I'll ask her and see what she wants. Probably a book. She's a big book person, so we shall see. But 75 is a good amount for a birthday gift. Health is not getting anything, but I believe I have 520. 500 is in the bank, and then there's 4 5s, I think. So 520 in health. Home is going to be getting $10. And we are now at 10, 20, 30, 35, and 40 in home, which is, I feel like that's the most it's had in a long time, which is exciting. Next up is new home. So this says savings, but it's technically savings for my new house that I'm building. Actually, I don't have a house, so it's just the house that I'm building. We are adding 200. So if you are new here, I bought land back in 2021, worked for the last couple of years paying it off, and my land is now paid off. So I am going to be putting a house on it. I am getting all the bids back from all the subcontractors. My dad is playing as my general contractor / project manager, and we're just in the planning stages, so nothing has been chosen yet. No, I haven't chosen like flooring or tile or anything like that. Obviously I've looked at things that I like, but nothing is set in stone, so we are still in the planning process for my house. And this money is just going to be to buy things in cash as much as I can to prevent having a huge home loan. So just a little bit of, backstory to get everybody up to speed. So we are at 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. So 1,200 in new home, which is so awesome. I'm so excited to start buying things. I have bought a few things already, and I really want to start buying more and more, but I'm trying to hold off so that I don't buy things out of order and then I buy things that are less important when I should be putting that money towards something that's, more important. So I'm trying to just hold off, even though it's really exciting and I really want to spend that money, but I'm not going to. This envelope is new actually, and it is blank, but we will remember, because I have my cheat sheet over to the side, that this is property taxes. I am adding this envelope because I have never saved up money for property taxes, and they go up every year. This year in 2023, my property taxes were $540 something, which isn't terrible, but it's still good for me to start saving up for it. I did use some of my Christmas bonus to pay that, so it's not like, it didn't like hurt my budget or anything, but I decided that I do want to start saving up for it. So I am going to put $20 in there to start off. If you don't know, property taxes, they're once a year, and they are due, you can pay them like October through February, I think. Like if you pay later and later, then they start like adding on money. So to encourage you to pay, sooner rather than later. But anyway, so we have 20 in property taxes. I did go ahead and start a Ally bucket for my property taxes. And with Ally buckets, you can choose what your interest payment, which bucket it goes into. So I started my bucket and I decided to put my interest earnings into my property taxes bucket. So technically I already have $16 and some change in my property taxes bucket, plus this 20, but I'm not even gonna worry about it. And my plan is every $100 that I have in my envelope, I'm gonna transfer that $100 into my bucket and then replace the real money with a prop money. But we will just go, with the flow, and I will explain to you guys once we get closer to having $100. So for right now, we only have 20. Self-care is also getting 20, and I am saving up to get my hair done the second week of January. So we're at 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100, and wait, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Wow, that's awesome. That was more than I expected. And then travel, last but not least, is gonna be getting 20. And this is the last time I'm stuffing my travel envelope before our trip to New Mexico. So let's see how much we have. This is all spending money. So we have 100, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 410, and 415. I feel like that should be enough for, how many days is it? So we're leaving here on Tuesday, staying overnight, so Tuesday to Wednesday, and then Wednesday to Saturday, we're gonna be in New Mexico, and then we're coming home on Saturday. So hopefully $415 is enough for eating, fun, and gas, which if it's not, then oh well, but I think it will be. And I am so excited to go on vacation. I haven't been skiing in 2 years, I think, so I'm really excited. All right, and what is going on with all of these $1 bills? You probably are as confused as I am. So I'm not really confused, but I did go to the bank earlier today and I had my check from last week and I was like, can I just cash this? And I asked her, can you give me, like, just divide it up into each denomination? And she did just that. So she gave me 100s, 50s, 20s, 10s, 5s, and a lot of ones. I, for some reason, didn't expect her to do that. So I'm not gonna count these, but let's just say she is really starting us over on the dollar jar on a very strong foot, because this is a lot of ones. I didn't specifically ask her for this many ones, but I did ask her to divide my check up. So she did what she was told to do, and we are starting over the dollar jar nice and strong for next year, which is not bad. It's actually kind of exciting because I wasn't sure if I wanted to, but this is just kind of giving me a leg up, which is exciting. And with that, that is a wrap on this week's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It's just a good time over here, and we are, saving up money, trying to build a house, all that good stuff, which is exciting, and hopefully you guys enjoy watching it once that process gets, rolling. It's gonna be fun to watch. But anyway, I will see you guys very soon in my next cash stuffing video. So until then, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a great weekend, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.
Karen, they be sharing all their money, got me wearing fly. Girl, but I ain't asking. They say they love my ass in 7 jeans, true religion. I say no.